after that parade lap. This will be their first time on the racetrack here as the revs are up and the gate will drop. Great start for the KTM rider on the inside. Can he hang on? It looks like it might be the Kawasaki rider Baseflug. I'm totally guessing here, but he came firing out from the outside, the 36 machine. That's exactly who it is. And Evan Ferry in the hunt there as well. Balmer on the 29. There's Hayden Deegan on the 38. So all the boys up front. And hey, Sean, jump on in here. We can say hello because you probably sponsored every single human on the racetrack right now as we welcome Sean Hillian from Cobra Motorcycles. Sean, welcome to the ranch for your, what, 58th time?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. You probably helped out in some capacity. You can just name every single kid here.
Pretty much. I'd say probably 3/4 of these kids, not just in this moto, but the last 450.
Every one, even the vets.
It's really
Mike Brown, your first. No, he was a little before
maybe
the 50s. You guys had there. You guys were with us last night. You were able to launch the new motorcycles. Had the family dinner for all your Cobra athletes. How was that?
It was crazy, as always. The kids go nuts and we have fun. And this year was a lot of fun. We got to introduce the new Moto pick that we're gonna have on the track within a few weeks.
Oh, very cool. So that bike's not quite ready for the showrooms, but it's probably being delivered as we speak.
Yeah, it's close. So we've got a key group of dealers that we're delivering the first batch to within the next few weeks, and then after that, it's hopefully we can open up floodgates.
Wow! Did you guys see that? Did you catch what he just did? Hayden Deegan came that roller, jumped all the way over the next braking button. Nobody's done that yet. So I think we're going to say that a lot as we follow along with our leaders. Deegan has come from the number 5 spot, already tracking down the Team Green rider of Preston Baseflug. Wow, that was very impressive. We'll catch back up to what I just saw. I've not seen anyone do that. Hayden Deegan wasting no time there, Sean.
I think he wants a little redemption for the bad luck he had.
Bingo.
Yeah, we spoke about that. Hayden had to pull off the track. He ran in. Looked like he hit Evan Ferry, blew out the rear wheel, so he's ready to reintroduce himself to the ranch in a big way here as we welcome Sean Hillian from Cobra Motorcycles. And you get the benefit of meeting these families as they first enter our sport. They're new, they're green, they haven't spent all of their life savings yet, and before you're done with them, you've gotten a little bit of their money as they move on to the bigger bikes.
Yeah, we got a little bit of money, but more importantly, great relationships, great memories.
Sure.
It's so much fun watching the kids at the pro level now that that we nurtured the whole way up, and our recent graduates. The kids that are just hopping onto 85s, 125s, 250Fs. We love catching up with the families when we come here, and even when we go to a pro event.
And they're pure. I'm going to say it. It's pure. It's untainted at that point. You know what I mean? They're just here for the love. By the time they're in the B class, they have aspirations of becoming pro. Things have gotten serious, so it is really fun for you guys, I'm sure, to enjoy them at that stage of their career.
Yeah, we work hard to keep the fun in it, although it's a business for us, right? And,
sure.
And these little athletes are incredible. So.
Wow, little problem there for Hayden Deegan, the 41 of Dax Bennick. Old buddies there, North Carolina neighbors now, I believe. They've got some property that's not too far away from each other, and the battling has just begun here. It's Baseflug, Deegan, Bennick, Balmer, Horace Collett, Bernard, Pascal, and Mark Finez. That is your top 10, but I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of movement up front here, and Baseflug better have his boxing gloves on here. He's going to fight these two guys off. Watch this right here. Hayden was airing that out last time, jumped all the way over that next roller from that roller. I've not seen anybody even try that.
He hooked the inside that time.
Yeah, he would have landed on the guy for sure. That's the difference between him and me. He gets the channel. I'm just not even seeing that. He's tuned into a different TV show for sure. So Baseflug got his hands full with Dax Bennick on the 41, and the sand just rolled forward over Dax Bennick there. And here comes Bennick. Not sure. Whoa, a little sideways for Bennick. He's getting pressure. He wants to go forward. He's getting pressure from Hayden Deegan behind him.
Yeah, he knows he needs to make a move. He's got to get out front.
Yeah, and you want to escape. Oh, there's a problem. There's a mistake. A lot of mistakes by all these guys. And that will translate. Oh,
well,
he's got whiplash after that. Good Lord.
Got it right back.
I mean, all three of those kids have made a big, huge, critical mistake, and the running order is exactly the same. They've made mistakes and were able to capitalize and go forward, go back. I mean, this is what AJ Catanzaro talked about yesterday. They're kind of overriding the track. The hormones are wide open. They're really pushing right now, and Hayden Deegan is pushing for the lead. And Baseflug is still in the lead. Like if you were to, I don't even know, I couldn't even write down what has happened for him to even stay in that position.
That's a bobblehead you normally see in the 50 junior class.
That was Bennick's whiplash there coming out of the mechanics area. He's going to need a massage after that one. So, Sean, what else you guys got up your sleeves there? You've you rolled out the 65 a few years back. The e-bikes are happening now. You got a Cobra 500 in the works, or anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, that'd be fun. Well, the new 65 really is all brand new. That we introduced that here last year, and then the e-Moto this year. The e-Moto is a really interesting bike. It's got a lot of technology in it that's gonna I think take that class to the next level. It has a swappable battery. You can swap the battery in less time than it takes to fill a gas tank of gas. So
you gotta like that.
It's boom boom.
There it is.
Back and active. There you go.
There's that roller that Hayden Deegan has turned into a double. That's reminiscent of Ricky Carmichael at High Point. He switches the line.
Yep. Exactly what happened.
And just simple as that. That was an easy pass there for Hayden Deegan.
Hayden Deegan's clearly hit that reset button from yesterday. I know he's not happy about that. I tell you what, Dad posted a video of, it was a Racer TV footage. We couldn't quite see it on camera, but seeing it on social media, you could see that rear wheel absolutely mangled after he got tied up with Evan Ferry yesterday. So yeah, hey, hit the reset button. Let's come out here today in Schoolboy 2 and do this.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Just short memory.
Yeah.
Let that all go and let's go racing. The 38.
What have you done for me lately? Right.
Win that moto. That's exactly what he's doing. Evan Ferry was up towards the front. Now he finds himself in 8th. So Ferry having some opening moto jitters there. See if he can get things back together. Base Fluke trying to latch on to Hayden Deegan, though, doing a good job as they'll jump through these 10 commandments. Man, look at that. Just sideways there. Just he did not want to go to that outside line. He jumped a hard 90, went over 9 ruts there. There is the 75. More problems there for Evan Ferry. I say that I'm not being disrespectful. It's just this track is so brutal. It's hard to look smooth and clean. That's just kind of how you have to ride this thing.
Yeah, the lines in that corner, half of them intersected each other. It's brutal.
It is. You are right. As we follow along on top of Evan Ferry. And the leaders to your left there. And we will catch back up. There's Ferry, yellow plates, blue bike. Jumps off the Rockstar onto the Yamaha ride, the NSA Yamaha ride.
Hey, Megawatt made a good point. Sean, you said, hey, we can change battery in that thing. Anybody can faster than you're changing fuel or refueling. How's that work, man? We thinking DeWalt battery on the battery drill? How's this work, man? What makes it so fast?
Yeah, it's not a button. These are race bikes,
right?
But if you had a little gun on you, you 2 bolts, slide it out, redo the connector, put it back in, less than a minute.
Cool.
Wow, that's impressive.
We are
and then you can go riding again. So you can charge the battery on the bike, off the bike.
What is the charging time on those things?
So that's kind of an interesting thing. We've got different charging times depending on how you want your battery to perform. If you just need to get back out there, you can put it all to it, put all the amps to it, and get the full battery charged in about 50 minutes. And that's the quick charge. It doesn't necessarily charge it perfectly, so you can do a slow charge, like at home at night, and have a better battery, have a better power supply when you're done.
So you're telling me, off-road guy here, GNCC, they're coming. Yeah,
they're coming.
They're coming.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
They can hold up for that amount of time.
Well, with
a change,
stop, with a
right?
pit stop,
Yeah,
sure.
but I mean, we got guys with the the quick fills, so same thing.
Yep. No,
same thing, but different.
I think the micro tracks at GNCC's with the battery swap could be awesome.
I love that. Love to hear that.
Well, we are watching the battle as we have Sean Hillian from Cobra Motorcycles. We're talking about e-bikes. It's like sticking your finger in a light socket right now, watching this race as Bennick and Base Fluke slugging it out. And Deegan trying to run away from him, not doing it though. And if that tells you how fast our pro sports were going, look at this. They were turning 154s. Deegan and these guys with a 156, the quickest that Deegan was able to put down. But of course, he has been battling and trying to run crazy lines and whatever. We'll see what Deegan can do as this race kind of comes to him now. Lap number 4 in the books. That's about where we saw our fastest laps from Ryder DeFrancisco when he was able to sync together all of his hot lines.
Mark Finesse at 99 KTM back here sitting in the 6th spot right now. A little faster. He's all over the rear fender of Trevor Collop last time around. Keep our eyes out for him, see if he's not able to move up in at least the 5 position.
And there's a look at your top 3 there. Deegan just sets it into the left-hander. Base Fluke on the green Kawasaki. Bennick on that orange KTM. They had a great battle there going through the 10 Commandments. Bennick actually flew off the racetrack. So now you're saying you can just buy you an extra battery or two and really just increase your day and just have a lot of fun on one of those bikes.
You can buy an extra battery, just have them all ready to charge, all ready to go. We've got a charging stand that you can set the bike on, plug it in, and charge.
Oh wow, like a cell phone, just boom, just throw it on the stand.
Absolutely. So you can have the stand pre-charged when you come to the track. You can have a couple extra batteries.
Now you're talking.
You're set to go.
So a stand that's basically a big battery, you throw it on there, takes the life out of that stand, puts it back into your bike. A couple of batteries onto the side. Now you're cooking.
And you can also take 110 power off of it. So if you need charge something, or do something else.
Cell phones.
Absolutely. You can do anything.
Jeez. There we are again, just like last lap, and Binnick will stick the pass on base flug. Man, he had it almost done and went off the track one lap previous, and now Binnick has cleared base flug. See if he can go after Hayden Deegan. Deegan's right there. It's only 2 seconds.
Daxton Binnick said, I'm checking out. I'm going after Danger Boy.
Well, here's your chance.
That's right.
Hayden says, come and get it. I love it. Those kids are just, they don't care. They'll race anybody, anytime.
That's right. 12 to 17, all the energy in the world, man.
You better believe it. There is a look at how nice and smooth and easy to ride this racetrack is. Just easy breezy here. Nothing to it, right? Binnick has picked up on that line, hucking that little single.
Yep.
That's what a real pro rider can do. Jason, you see what they're doing with that roller? It's just like High Point now. That ginormous roller, they're jumping way over to the tree almost, making a double out of that. That is not normal. That is not normal at all. Yes. Nope, Deegan was doing it. Binnick has picked up on that, and I guarantee everybody watching home was getting text. So you got to do this now, Cole Martinez in the vet class. You got to jump that double. The ante has been upped, and of course it's Hayden Deegan being creative out there on the racetrack.
Hayden Deegan turning a 158, 151. Daxton Binnick in that 2 spot. A little bit faster right there, still about 3 seconds back. He turns a 157, 697 after 6 laps of racing.
Yeah, and apples to orange, I know we were talking about the faster lap times by the pro riders. Understand that was 25 minutes of pro riders pounding this track, so you should be a tad bit slower coming right after that race for sure. As we watch Dax Binnick trying to string together some good lines here. So is everything made in America, some of that stuff made overseas and then brought here in terms of Cobra motorcycles?
Yeah, we make a lot in the USA. There's a few things that come from overseas you just can't get here, right?
Sure.
I mean, you can't, there's no carburetor manufactured in the US, so we have to go to Mikuni or Loretta, that's Japan or Italy. But we're more made in the USA than a Harley or a Ford F-150. It's pretty amazing. We do everything inside our plant. We do everything from bend and weld tubes to machine engine cases to all the R&D and everything else that goes behind it.
You like to hear that.
Definitely made here.
That is cool. Sean Hillian joining us in the booth here, talking about the new Cobra motorcycles, the new e-bikes, all the different. Man, I'm fascinated to see this charging stand, the extra batteries. I can charge my phone. Don't even want to ride. I just want to charge my phone. Coffee pot.
Coffee, anything.
We need one up here.
Big screen TV. You can do it all.
Bring one of those stands up here, and we'll just charge all of our apparatuses here. Sit Rodney down on it. Maybe it'll jumpstart his heart whenever he flatlines with us every now and again. Rodney has died 3 times in this tower this week.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's charge him up. Just hit him with those. Shock him back in there. Yeah.
And he's ready to go.
And I'm back here, boys. Little juice here from the good folks at Cobra, bringing me back to life here, boys.
If you want to see any of that cool stuff, we got the Cobra pit has we got several e-bikes down there. We got a charging stand. We're gonna at the intermission today.
I was gonna ask about intermission.
Yeah, intermission today. We got just a demo lap. We've got one of our
bringing Davey Millsaps back to ride it again
he's
here.
Gonna try.
Put a lap down.
We as a commemorative thing, actually, last night we introduced the bike with Rider D's number on it. He was our youngest.
Cool.
He was our youngest champion, right?
Very
5
cool,
years old.
Yes.
And some of the folks had no idea, that big kid that was sitting over there. He came to dinner.
That man
looked like that little tiny dude
that
I
cute
had
little kid back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember when Ryder hit the scene, like in the PW class, we were like, this kid is about 30 minutes old, and he just won the title.
Yeah, that's amazing.
He was a newborn.
So, but yeah, he's family's fun family, and we still, we're going to be big fans of his for sure.
Sure. Again, it's always cool to see all the former riders that have come through the ranks. anybody from Davey Millsaps and on. What Davey, one of your, and Alessi, some of your early guys.
I mean, Sexton and Tomac. You know?
All of them.
I mean, yeah, Faulkner, and there's just a whole group of guys right now in the pro ranks that are just really fun to watch and remember what they were like when they were on little bikes. So.
Sure. On the big bikes now, 1.2 seconds. Dax Bennick, Hayden Deegan right in front of him. There's Dax, there is Hayden. So, guys, this one is far from over. He has not run away from this. I think the lead has grown to about 2 seconds and some change. So Hayden Deegan now working his way through lappers, answering all his YouTube fans' questions as he's riding. He is mic'd up. He is live broadcasting. Never before from the social media here. He probably brought 10,000 people with him to watch the race here. The guy's got such a draw. And he really does, man. They do a great job with his presence on social media.
They're all pitted right behind him.
Yeah, the fan club is here in effect. Right in front of us now, flies past the 38, the Yamaha ride.
Tightening up?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Big
it was
time.
1.9 seconds now. And we are 8 laps in. 2-lap board is out. So a lot of drama in these Pro Sport motos. And again, here in this Schoolboy 2 12 to 17, it's their first moto in this class anyway. We're still in our first set of motos, a 3-moto format here at Loretta Lynn's. For those of you keeping score at home, that's a 6-4-3 double play there put out for the 38 of Hayden Deegan. And Bennick is locked in. That's Bennick right behind him.
Yes. Yeah,
Hayden
Deegan,
confirming that.
He did pick it up a little bit, though.
It's right less than 2 seconds now. It said 1.9. We're below that.
Yeah, he was right in that 2-minute mark a couple laps ago consistently, and now I think feeling a little bit of that pressure from Daxton Bennick, and so Hayden Deegan says, all right, time to go back to work.
Dig deep.
Dig deep. Let's put some separation. Of course, lap traffic playing a factor, but right now they got a second before they get back into that.
2 seconds now, it looks like, between Hayden Deegan and Dax Bennick. Wow, Mark Finesse has come from so far back. He is third now.
Yeah.
Mark Finesse was in the pits on lap 2, basically. I didn't see him. He was about 13th, and now the kid is all the way to third. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is a great. So the whole shot went to Baseflug, who is still, well, where is he? He's back and forth. Finesse has got him. So here's the lap riders. Hayden Deegan. Blue flags are out everywhere. What does that blue flag mean? There goes Bennick up and over the big camel jump there. Just send it over this thing, land flat on the nice comfortable sand there. White flag should come out this go around. Last turn, that's where you will find the 38 of Hayden Deegan.
Oh, and a swarm of lap traffic right now.
They are everywhere. There it is.
You know, Daxton Bennick's like, man, come on,
get
me through this.
So up and over the tunnel jump, the 38 past the billboards, spotting where they're going to put his photo up there at some point in his career, perhaps. One more time through that turn, looks over at the mechanic. No, he does not. He knows what he's doing. And we'll see if Hayden Deegan can hold on and keep Dax Bennick behind him. It was 2.9 seconds when they came across the stripe. And Hayden Deegan ready to put his stamp on Moto 1 here. Up Schoolboy 2, 12-17. Into the 10 Commandments. Triple again, double. Just like that. That easy, Sean, right?
I could do that, I think.
Absolutely, on one of those e-bike Cobras for sure.
I know what I couldn't do on an e-bike is, how many laps was the last moto? 17, 18?
13.
13.
Our Pro Sport.
Yeah, that's great.
I would not want to do 13 laps, period.
The bike wouldn't have enough battery, and I definitely wouldn't have enough battery.
The battery, yep. Both batteries. Hayden Deegan's got the juice to cut it loose. It looks like he's going to hang on here. He's got about a minute's worth of work. Ooh, a little short there. Looks over his shoulder. Maybe he can take a breath here at some point. Way wide in that big sandy beach turn. I think he's going to do it, boys. I think he's got this thing.
Yeah, he's got her dialed now. Leader, again.
Yeah, one more time through, and Hayden Deegan can look over his shoulder and finally relax. It took every bit of 10 laps to finally be able to do that. He had to battle and fight off Dax Bennick, and he is going to do it. One more turn to go here, Mikey Wayans.
Yeah, congrats, Hayden Deegan, man, getting it done. Sneaks right there in front of another lapper. Didn't seem to affect him any. Able to had a little bit of pressure from Daxton Bennick, not a lot of it, but a little bit. You know,
got it down.
Hangs on, gets the checkers.
He will nail down that first moto win, the little bit of redemption for yesterday when the wheel blows out.
Without a doubt.
And Dax Bennick's going to feel good about this. Mark Finesse is going to feel good about it as well. Sean Hillian, thank you for stopping by.
Sean, thank you.
From Cobra Motorcycles, go by and see them. There's 10,000 customers out here that could stop by and see where you guys are located.
Absolutely, yeah. Mike and Kevin, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure,
Last
Sean.
night was a blast, man. It was good.
Same spot, you can find them down there. There is the finishing order here on Racer TV. It's Deegan, Bennick, Finesse, Base Fluke, Balmer, Call Bernard, Turner, Ferry, and Driscoll. That's your top 10. Moto 1 done in the books. We will get ready to toss it down to the incomparable Jason Wygant. And big thank you to On Track and Andrea Lee for hooking up lunch today. Very nice of her. I'm going to have a bite of that, and I am done.
Oh, man. This is awkward. We got dogs. We got sack lunch. They will get eaten, Jess. I promise. Somebody gonna snack. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Jason Wygant down there standing by. Weege, I'm going to say nice things about you. Look, Weege and I, we're tight, but we're not Kevin Kelly and Weege tight, you know. I wasn't even a groomsman in the wedding, okay? Kevin Kelly gets to be best man. Mikey and Megawatt and Rodney Tomlin, we had to be ushers. But, yeah, getting it dialed down there. Take it away, Jason Wygant.
I got it. Bunch of Yamaha folks up here on the podium, plenty to celebrate. Nice bounce back after a tough day yesterday. Now he's got himself a gold. Let's hear it for Danger Boy, Hayden Deegan. Well, I know yesterday didn't go the way you want, and you have 38 gate pick or something? This one was going to be dangerous too.
Yeah, I pulled 39 and third gate on the outside. Somehow I came around third place. I was like, hell yeah. I just sent it, you know, my mechanics just put your elbows up, bro, direct the pack, so I did. And we came through, took about 2 laps to go around Preston, and then, yeah, from there, I tried to ride smooth and consistent, seen Daxton behind me, and just wanted to maintain a good gap and save energy.
It's like a classic moto. I mean, we saw you and Daxton battle, geez, on 50s, right? And here you guys go on big bikes doing the same old thing.
Yeah, the battles don't stop, so it's going to keep on going. I don't know how much longer, but, yeah, we're still battling.
Pretty cool. All right, it's been a great week. Yesterday, what happened there? We saw a rear wheel problem?
Yeah, so I was again, I had a really bad gate pick, came from the outside. That time I came out like 10th. Made my way into third through the 10 Commandments somehow, and then I was right behind, I don't know who his name is, but yeah. So I was behind him. Evan stood the bike up, and I tried to go under him, and when he lifted the bike up, his foot peg went in my spokes. It was kind of neither of our faults, so it was good.
All right, so you bounced back in this class, got a gold. Who do you want to thank for it?
Oh, the whole Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha team. Been great. My mechanic Wyatt, mom, dad for bringing me out here. You know, it's been good, so hope to keep pushing forward.
All right, there it is, everybody. Gold medal in the B class for Danger Boy Hayden Deegan. Getting it done, and we'll talk to Dax Bennick now to hear about the second place ride for the silver on the KTM. And we have 2 KTMs on the podium with a great late race charge by Mark Finnis to put it up into third. But first, we'll wait on Dax Bennick, and we'll give him the silver medal. And Hayden Deegan could go cool off. We got 4 more motos to go in these B groups throughout the week. Let's get Dax Bennick on up. I see him. Yep, he's got the podium goggles ready. And Mark Finnis, if you want to get ready to come on up, accept the bronze as well. That was a solid ride. Dax Bennick, Deegan got around him, and then he kept it honest right there to the end. Second place finisher, Dax Bennick. I know you want the gold, but you got to be pretty satisfied with that one. You kept him honest.
Yeah, it was good. I actually had the lead for a second. As soon as I got it, I just high-sided in the mechanics area, but it was a really fun race. The track's tricky, but I'm having a lot of fun this week.
What's the difference? I know that like last year wasn't probably what you wanted. What's going your way this year?
I don't have COVID-19.
That would make a huge difference, yeah. So is it this year the first time in a while you feel like things are firing on all cylinders again?
Yeah, finally. It feels good. I've been down at Alden's, and Mike and Alden has been helping me a lot. Felt like my fitness is good, and got a little arm pump, but we're going to work through it. And I'm really happy with the bike. It's handling really good. It's fast, so I'm pumped.
Okay. Who do you want to thank, Dex?
The Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. KTM, Orange Brigade, Fox, Scott, Dunlop, Ethica. Factory Connection Suspension, and everything else. Thank you.
There it is, Dax Bennick taking the silver. That's good stuff there. And we will talk to Mark here, who takes the bronze. And I believe Baseflug is our Stasic Hole Shot Award winner, so we can bring him up after this and hand him the Stasic Hole Shot Award. Good charge. Some serious strong lap times at the end of the race. Let's hear it from Mark Finnis, taking third. Late in the race, you were ripping out there.
Yeah, I got about a mid-pack start. I seen that Deegan, Dax, and Preston were up front, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have to dig." I think I had some of the fastest laps, like in the middle there. Got past Preston, and I couldn't smell the blood in the water with Deegan and Dax, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of maintained the last 2 laps, but I was still pushing though.
Yeah, but you got to have some confidence out of that, where your lap times match up. So a better start next moto. See where we stand.
Yeah, a better start should put me up with a moto win.
Yeah, that's the goal. Who do you want to thank? Yeah, they're pumped on it. Who do you want to thank, Mark?
My mom, my dad, Fly Racing, KTM Orange Brigade, Mark and Jeremy from AEO, Twisted, Scott, Dunlop, and I think that's it.
All right, there it is. Let's hear it for our bronze medalist, Mark Finnis. Great charge from way back to salvage that podium. Preston Baseflug is your Stasic Hole Shot Award winner. If he wants to come up, we will give him the gift certificate from Stasic. Stasic, of course, doing cool things. Last year, they debuted the Stasic Pump Track over by the pool. That's a really fun place. I'm sure it's buzzing. It would be buzzing 24/7 if they allowed you to ride over there all day and night. It's going crazy when it's open. If Baseflug wants to come up, we will talk to him about this whole shot. He led quite a bit, actually, of this moto. It was a furious battle early. You heard Bennick mention it, where they were battling around the mechanics area turn, the right-hander, and Bennick got the worst of that one. These guys were fighting hard for it. All right. He had to fight a little bit in this moto, but he did start it the right way with the Stasic Hole Shot Award. Preston Baseflug. This class is gnarly. You get out front. What are those first couple laps like? You guys were going at it.
Yeah, your second lap, you're wishing the white flag would come out, but yeah, it was good. I got a good start, and yeah, I just wish I could have limited the mistakes a little bit more and saved my energy for the end. But yeah, it's only Moto 1, so got a good few motos to redeem myself. So yeah.
Cool. Who do you want to thank, Preston?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my mechanic Ty, my trainer Yanning, Ryan Holiday, Fox, Monster Energy, Team Green, Pro Circuit Kawasaki, Dunlop, Asterix, Dirt Bike Kids, Ethica, Rhino Power, Asterix. I think there's a lot more, but that's about it.
All right, there we go. Let's hear it for Preston Baseflug, Hole Shot, and we'll see if he can put it on the podium a little later in the week. Great stuff.